Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have some more Week 5 action coming at you. We're stepping up to the Champions League. We have the Lightning and the Jets. Now, Novanta, the real question is, does Lightning strike twice? I was talking to Lars last night, and he said he certainly hopes it doesn't.
Oh, no, weather puns, I have no idea. I mean, do Jets fight Lightnings and Lightning Storm? I have no idea, but it's going to be great, man. Champion League action is one of the cool leagues here at MLE. It's kind of in the middle. Like, they don't sweat as hard as Premier, and they don't try to be as heartful as Foundation. They're in the middle, but they always want to have a good old time. And with the Lightning and Jets are both two strong teams, and so it's going to be a clash for the actions.
It is number 2 seeded Lightning, currently sitting at 17-8, heading up against the number 5 seeded Jets. So, two top 5 teams kind of battling it out, and the Lightning have that kind of record advantage, but the Jets coming in technically as an underdog, and they have our very own Lars Newt and another guy I've worked with before, Wellendish, so no bias here, but I want to see if the casters can run it there on the Lightning.
I'm not going to say Cass was biased, but this is the first time I'm ever going to cast Lars Newt, so I am shaking in my boots in utter fear. So I hope he scores 25 goals, because if he don't, and I call it out, he's going to slide in my DMs and be like, yo, what's up? And I'm upset. He's like 6'5", man. It's crazy.
He's going to look down at me physically and emotionally at the same time if we can't call this right for him. So I'm looking forward to it. The Jets are in, the Lightning are in, and so my prediction for this is I think whoever gets control of that ball at midfield gets control of this series, because Lars Newt, guy who preaches demos, you know you're going to see some of those. So if he didn't have like 7 or 8 by the end of this series, I would be impressed. And heading off this kickoff here, Mott going to start it early.
Well, I'm not going to start early, and I too want to see demos and aggressive play from Lars Newt. That is bread and butter. But Isaac is someone we're talking about beforehand, how he might be the X factor for this Jets squad. Ooh. As you can tell, if you've been watching this all afternoon, a lot faster play than our last contest.
And the pace already blinding as the Jets had an opportunity. Wellendish couldn't find it there. Mock now stuck in his own side. Lars Newt with a beautiful dish. Wellendish, he misses once, but he won't miss again. You cannot give a player wearing the Patriots banner 2 shots in front of the net.
I hate puns, but Lars Newt with the dish to Wellendish. 1-0 Jets.
1-0 Jets. They hop out early, not even 30 seconds in. So good pressure here, and now it's on the kickoff again. Wellendish one-on-one. He's got on top of that car. Isaac tried to pull shot his teammate on it, but ended up shooting him under the ball, so losing almost all momentum. Goldfish looking for a pass down. Wellen on the sidewall here. Needs to win one. A nice touchdown, but Mock waiting for it patiently. The Jets back on their own side. A great touch off the back where the ball bounces midfield. Lars overzealous here. The Lightning now with a chance. Moon puts it on Wellendish, and Lars coming back. It was a bait, Novanta. Lars missing once, gets the save.
Guess what? Get the save. I like the fact that Lightning, even though they don't really have an idea to score on goal every time, just enough to disrupt the offensive attack of the Jets, to give them some time, to buy in some time to come up with a counterattack. That's smart play.
The dunk there from one. Wellendish snuck it under. Usually you see the dunks go high, so really good control there. Wellendish waiting for it, but Mock, great control. That Finnick flying beautifully in the air, but loses it off of a 50. Wellendish can't find the touch. It's actually a fake, flash fake, but Ice can't find the way as Moon makes a big save. Goldfish off the sidewall here. Lars Newt standing tall, though. That Finnick looking a lot longer than it should have. A beautiful touch there to deny the touch. The Lightning cannot break out of their half.
Well, not all aggression is demos there and bumps. Being able to take to the sky when needed is really the smart plays that Lars is really known for, and he showed this play early. And so if you're the Lightning, you got to think twice before you take to the skies against someone like my man Lars.
Well, Mock and company are running right now. They got some control of their own. They need to win 50 here in 2. Goldfish, though, backs off a good call. Moon is up. The one-on-one opportunity beginning to arise, but great control here from Isaac. The Jets with an opportunity, but throw it up instead. They realized they didn't have the man advantage. Goldfish getting a demo to ensure that. Wellendish at midfield, a soft touch off the backboard. It's going to slowly get there, denied by Goldfish. Lars can't find the ball here. The Jets pressuring here, and once again, the Lightning beginning to get hemmed in on their own side.
Well, that backboard defense is going to be a key thing there, because all these shots are coming up with a little bit extra sauce, a little bit extra power, and so they may be threatening that crossbar. So one who controls the backboard may give themselves an extra possession or 2, and that could be the difference.
Well, 1 goal was the difference last time in that first game of the first series we saw in Novanta. So, sitting at this 1 goal here right at halftime, I hope that we have more than 1 goal scored, but now the teams have slowly kind of meshed into this play. We haven't seen much of a change here, but now the Lightning with a chance! Mark, you gotta be kidding me! That should have missed, but he somehow sneaks it in!
That was like when I had the yo-yo back in the day. I made it walk the dog on the ground. That was on the string. Look at this. Rolling it down bottom 90. That confused everybody.
It rolled left into the bottom left post and then went right. Physics, I guess. But it's a perfect shot and a perfect goal, and now it stands at 1-1. Moon flips the ball here. The Lightning not wanting to back off. A lot of pressure. Wellendish, though, able to put that one. Now a dish out. He's got Isaac up, a soft touch, but Mock wins the 50, but now it's a double commit. 2 Lightning players up. Moon has to pass it and now has to come back and make the save.
Moon has to make the saves, and that could have been a shot the other way.
Pass.
Maybe all for naught.
He can't get there.
The pass is not there.
Oh, but Mock, no, he's denied again. Lars Newt stands tall. You said it. The pass isn't there. The shooter isn't there. And now Lars isn't there. Moon gets the demo. This game is getting into a breakneck pace, but no one able to break the tie.
I got to give the edge to Lightning for finding different ways and creative ways to do it, but the Jets, I guess, have that vision goggles, know exactly where to go and to stop these things when it happens before, like Minority Report. I got to understand which one's going to break for us, because right now we're rocking a tie as we head into the last 90 seconds of Game 1.
Pressure either makes diamonds or bursts pipes, and the Jets and Lightning just applying it in waves. It truly looks like they're taking turns, just sending haymaker after haymaker to the net. Neither team truly connecting. They are absorbing the blows and looking for their own. The Lightning not allowing this to go past midfield. Lars on another attack, but Mock standing tall. That Finnick just looks like a brick wall out at midfield.
Yeah, the Finnick is one of those cars that have become popular for a lot of reasons, because it can get big than it needs to be. It has a weird kind of presence it needs, and now the ball is hanging out loose in front of the net. And I can tell you, to your point there, Proof, nobody wants to be a pipe. Everyone wants to be a diamond. The next goal may be the one that wins it all in this first game.
I need a t-shirt with that quote on. Everyone wants to be a diamond, not a pipe. But now is a chance for the Jets, and there's 2 Jets there, but no goal. Mock throws it all the way home. The Lightning will strike from downtown. You know, Novanta, I want to say that was more thunder because the shot was from so far away, and then you heard the goal get hit.
Well, what did I say the last series? How do you beat defenders? Shoot over their heads. Okay, 2-1 to Lightning.
It just works in every league, apparently. Not only Foundation League, but now it's climbed the ladder to Champion League, and that is how the Lightning will break this deadlock in game number 1. Only 30 seconds left. The Jets now need a find and answer. Isaac looking for a pass midfield, and that is a beautiful dish, but he is a solo Jet. No Top Gun-esque play to be found.
Man, you can be my wingman, but you're right. After that second goal, things are breaking down on both sides. When things break down, usually the one that scored the last goal has the advantage tactically. Last chance effort. That's the case.
But now Isaac has it on top of that Octane, but gets sent to the moon. See you later. The nice touch there just to disrupt the play. The Lightning strike at one of the last possible moments to break the tie. A pair of goals coming out from Mock. And that's how Lightning take game 1.
Well, if you're in the chat right now, every time that Fu says Lightning strikes, donate 10 channel points, because it's going to be one of those series, because these goals were crisp and clean, my friend.
Well, see, it's not even intentional at this point. It's just they are absolutely hammering anytime they can. The Jets, they had 8 shots, Novanta. 8 shots. And there are only 4 saves on the Lightning. So they had a ton of pressure. They had a ton of shots. But then the Lightnings would come back and just pepper the backboard. 3 for Mock, 1 for Moon. When they had opportunities, they were quality opportunities.
Well, you talk about shots and the cows come home, but like poker, no one likes a bad beat story. No one cares about when you almost won money. No one cares when you almost scored. The Jets have to convert, and it has to start as sooner rather than later if they want to get themselves ahead in this series.
Almost counts only in horseshoes and hand grenades, and unfortunately, this is Rocket League, neither of those two things. So the Lightning's eking it out in time. You want to see if the Jets can pull it back. They have the pressure, they have the shots, they have the passes. They just didn't have the goals to show for it.
Absolutely, and the Lightning should probably take that as an advantage before that evaporates too. Heading to game 2 in Neo Tokyo. Still waiting for my ramen, and I wonder which one's going to have the answer when it's all said and done.
Well, we'll see. Maybe we can stop by and see how much longer it's going to take for that to cook up. You know, maybe there's like a waiting line. Maybe you forgot to grab your number. But no, we'll need to see that here. Mock and company loaded in, ready to get back to work. Goldfish winning the 50, pushing it towards this Jets net. Sitting on the blue side is Lars. A dangerous place to be. A team bump coming out. Isaac gets a great 50 in front of the net. I was worried it was going to be a dunk, but it was just a great stall from both players.
Well, great stall is preventing the inevitable here, because that could have been a shot on goal if it wasn't deflected the last time. And I like the fact that Lightning are still trying to be aggressive, not trying to have that champion hangover where you win a game and put your hands down in this kind of slugfest contest. And so if the Jets are going to be aggressive, it's always good to respond in kind.
I want to see one of these teams gather some control right now. The Jets on the offensive end, they need to get a little bit more control of them. An effort here. 2 players in the corner means no one's behind them. So Lightning now on the counterattack. Mock is up, but Wellendish, great read there. Another good read off the wall, but it's a beautiful pass in the midfield. No, it's a shot technically. Goldfish denying the dish from Wellen, but now the ball is flipping back. The Lightning looking for a chance here. Moon, no boost, can't catch up to the ball. Isaac taking ball, taking boost, taking his sweet time, and gonna take the clear here.
One of the great advantages of the Jet squad is they're just so fast of converting back to defense. And I know it's not fallible, but that is an invaluable skill to have, especially at Champion League level, where counterattacks can come out of thin air.
Creating your own opportunities, creating your own offense here as well, and just gives a good read. He's got Isaac up the soft touchdown. Goldfish getting a save. Wellen is backing off for Lars to take another shot, but he can't find it off of the save from Moon. Ball side rotation, but very good communication from those 2 players. Lars stays low. Wellen goes high. Now Lars on the ball here. A great dish out. It's off the ceiling. Isaac's up the soft touch from the Octane, but that is 3 Lightning players there and no goal to be had.
Well, that one was kind of a draw-out play. If the Jets had a second option on the bomb, that could have been a goal dead to rights. But I understand dropping off when you see a goal or shot being as soft as that one. It's still tied 0-0, but I like the fact the Jets are to be a little more creative with their shot attempts.
Well, both of these teams starting to get a little bit more on the drawing board. They're going in circles as now Moon puts it mid, but no other white car in the local zip code. I mean, just maybe a couple of counties over, but no one there on the offensive attack. A great win there. A demo comes through from Wellendish, a 2-on-1 power play, but Goldfish getting that big-time clear to give his teammates chance to get boost and get spawned back in.
So you made a good point. A lot of times when there is a shot possibly on frame, there's not a second Lightning member there. That just speaks to team aggression of the Jets, that a team will tactically rather retreat to get ahead of the ball than to try a second shot. And well, if you make yourself gunshot, you make yourself snake bit, well then the battle's already lost, Art of War style.
Oh, a great read there from Wellen. Just got all 3 players up, so Lightning's a triple commit here. Maybe getting punished, a miss. Isaac has some control, looking for maybe a Doomsy, trying to get to it, but just a little bit too early there in the flip, loses control on the ball. Wellen just on the run back to get some control.
Well, control is the name of the game here, and I can tell you sometimes when balls are loose, it's very easy to be punished, so that's why you don't see as many long bombs at this level that you do with other Foundation League or even Academy League play, but ultimately you still have to convert, and we haven't seen one do that yet.
That near post opportunity, Moon with a really good reach, just it was too sharp of an angle for him to reach. Lars, dangerous touch there, but that's the only one he could, and so it slows it down and lets his teammates get back. Isaac off the backboard, a touch, looking for Wellen. Wellen is up, but he's actually going to go back underneath of us and try and stay on it. Goldfish hands it off to Mock. Mock, another toucher on the sidewall. A 50 comes through from Lars. Now the Jets in a corner play here. The ball backing out midfield is the Lightning just not giving any inch at all. Lars still there. Wellen. Oh, it's not enough, though. Put it way too far horizontally and not enough vertically.
Well, maybe that might be a shot on frame. Wow, but Lars had that no-look pass, didn't convert there. But there's no way that you should allow your opponent 2, 3, 4 shots on frame with not a nary of a response. That is a dangerous run of play there for the Lightning.
And it is not broken yet. The Lightning still under an assault right now. Both Jet players up. Was that a preemptive high-five?
Oh, yeah, it totally was. The leverage broke, man. Look, I don't care how good you are on defense. You cannot put yourself pinned against the wall for too long, especially a team as fluid as the Jets, and that's why they have the lead right now.
Well, Novanta, I'm going to say it because right now, officially, the Jets on top. They are up 1. They are trying to defend a lead. The Jets now, an air pass out to Wellendish, but both players commit at midfield. Dangerous. Now Goldfish waiting back, but Isaac up in time. Wellendish and Lars both waiting for it here. So the Jets want to be aggressive, but maybe a breakdown beginning to happen as we see these players cheating up, but no one over-committing. So good realization by the Jets. The Lightning need to find some way out of their own half.
Well, that's what I was saying. That team aggression has totally shifted the balance of the squad here. It feels like The Lightning
nuts.
are fighting back, but in a way that I didn't see coming. They're tied.
I saw this dish up for Moon, and I knew Goldfish could get there, so I was just wondering if Moon could get back. It was the true 1-2-1 play, and that is just too hard to deal with. That is tying it up. The Lightning finding a way back, making it a 1-1 game with under 30 seconds left.
I'm kind of disappointed you didn't say Lightning shut that time, but it's okay. But yeah, you're right. We are tied 1 apiece, and well, the next goal could possibly put this ahead, put this away, put this to bed.
Well, it is truly heading towards that golden goal opportunity. Neither of these teams are in gold, so you can't give anyone the advantage. So, well, maybe the Goldfish on the Lightning has like a little bit of a buff, but now Isaac with a double tap opportunity. You gotta be kidding me! A beautiful angle, that red and blue Spider-Man-esque Octane burying it.
Oh man, I don't know if you guys saw this in your stream, but from my angle, I was on the ground looking up. It was a kaiju strike. It was amazing to see. 2-1 the Jets.
2-1 in Game 2. The Jets find a way to tie the series, putting an exclamation point on this game. Take yourself a front flip there, Isaac. 13-0-0-3. A beautiful job there. A good team showing here from the Jets. A goal apiece for Isaac and Wellendish, an assist coming from Lars. The Lightning, a very good defensive showing in their own half, but they just kind of lacked off on the pressure again.
Well, it's a good defensive showing on the Lightning's half. You can't take that away from them. They are a very, very strong defensive team, but you can't defend for 2.5 minutes of a Rocket League game, and that's what it felt like. It felt like there was a barrage coming from the Jets, and it was only a matter of time until you got out in front. And so team aggression, team play from the Jots got them another one here.
Team play comes out in the end. Beautiful showing from Wellendish and Isaac, and so I want to see them continue to do that. If you're the Lightning, 4 shots there on Moon, a beautiful read there off of the dish from Goldfish. So I want to see these guys continue to find their teammates, both teams beginning to do that in stages. But if whatever team beat the Lightning or the Jets finds a way to consistently do that, start a pass in their own end, and then make that touch in the opponent's side, you create those opportunities and begin to have more substantial offensive play.
I absolutely agree with you, Food, but actually we're splitting hairs, man. The margin of error between these two teams are inches, if not millimeters. So it isn't like a burial here from me for the Lightning or the Jets. It just says that if you really want to win, if you really want to commit, you got to eliminate those errors, those mechanical mistakes to put yourselves out ahead as you head to Game 3. It already feels like it's a series within a series.
Yeah. It feels like this game has been played out longer. That's because it was just such a long run with no one scoring goals, but it wasn't because of errant touches. It was because of great offensive touches and better defensive responses, as Isaac has to make one there, but the ball bounces back to Lightning with a chance. Moon going for a demo, doesn't find it, so the Jets breathing a sigh of relief as the ball is still on their side, bouncing around Lars and Wellendish. A double commit here. Dangerous play here. The Lightning put it back on, but Moon too far left with the shot. Had all 3 Jets players out of the net, but couldn't find it.
Well, taking the page of the Jets book for a little bit of that exchange there, or the majority of it, they have found a way to keep the ball in the Jets' half and apply some of the pressure they felt. It's probably the key to a victory for both sides here, so why not put the pressure on?
Oh, Isaac? Interesting opportunity there. A 2-on-1 play, decided to make it a 1-on-2 as Isaac puts it in the corner and hands it off to Goldfish. A double commit. A lot of space here for Moon, but doesn't have enough, I would just say, car control at the moment there to get it turned back around. A little bit hard to drift to that ball at a true 80, 90-degree angles. So Lightning, another unforced error, but not able to take advantage of it. Lars can't get the save, though, as Goldfish puts it on.
Well, Goldfish puts it on, and it looked like it was going to go in anyway, but Lars tried, as anyone should have, to do one kind of attempt to clear it away. Just wasn't enough juice. The shot was good either way, but still, 1-0 Lightning.
Novanta, does Goldfish have his trail painted orange and it has the fin coming out so it's more Goldfish-esque? If so, I think that's what I saw. That is amazing, Goldfish. I want to make sure I say I love that. Absolutely awesome as they're able to strike here and put the Lightning up 1 and trying to do it again, striking again, but Isaac denying that one. An epic save, truly earning that 75 points.
Well, you know me, man. You got to live the brand, baby. So Goldfish is gold, and it's all good.
Well, right now, Lars Newton Company trying to find some room here. The Jets have pressure, they have ball, they have bumps, and they have boosts, and now they have shots. No, too far left. Goldfish collects here, has it on top of this Octane, but demoed for their troubles behind Mock. Wellendish, you gotta be kidding me. Isaac sets it up with the demo. Wellendish knocks it down.
how do you break someone's ankle in reverse? This is a shot right here from the other side of the net there. It wasn't enough for the backflip, and well, now you got ourselves another tie game. Like I said, game of interest, especially at Champion League level, where these teams' parities are so razor thin, and this scoreline reflects that.
It is now notched back up as Moon and Goldfish have to commit here. Either a breakdown or just both players trying to make sure they got the save. So now Isaac has an open net, and the Jets soaring out to a 2-1 lead.
Well, you know that Isaac's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Look at the shot here from the corner, man. All day, all day. 2-1, Jots on top.
Gets the and one, gets demoed there, and you said it, Jots on top, up 1, 3:07 left in this game number 3. So now you want to see which of these teams begins to get some control in the series, the true tiebreaker, the one that begins to gain momentum for the side that wins it and makes it a lot harder of a hill to climb for the ones that lose it. Lars Newt kind of got given the ball here and is still gifted the ball. He says thank you very much, got the boost, got the ball, but didn't get the full clear.
Yeah, I was wondering why Lars went for the boost. That's usually a bad sign. We got the boost and ball. You winning, baby. Lottery status.
Hashtag winning indeed. Lars is always winning. Lars getting everything, putting it back up again, but that lone jet there means that passes to nobody but a white car. Now Mock with a lot of space here. That is so much net to cover, but Lars Newt rotating under the ball, getting a big save there and just making it so his last defender, his teammate, didn't have to make a heroic save.
Yeah, I don't know what goes going through Lars's mind so much, but he's like so confident he's gonna pull over and start casting his own game. I mean, he's everywhere. He's shooting goals, he's getting boosts, he's doing shots. Fantastic individual effort here today from Lars Newt.
Well, and just right now putting on a clinic of just ball control, hands it off to a teammate. Lars Newt putting it back in the corner. The ball bounces the Jets, a redirect attempt. That is 3 Lightning players dumbstruck in the corner, but maybe it'll work. Mock wins the 50. Now it's a 2 players on the ball strap. And now the ball just finds its way back to the Jets side. This is what the Lightning needed. They needed to just break out of that defense and kind of get themselves collected and get that rotation back.
They are pretty good at pilfering and pickpocketing, but there's not a second option to redirect. And well, maybe I spoke too soon there. That was inches of anything to be going in. But yeah, you need that second option to redirect, to be on the wall, to give yourself another option there. That's what the Lightning's missing in their attack, but everything else has been picture perfect.
When the moment is needed, the Jets will make a save. Isaac reaching backwards with that octane to get a huge save to keep this lead. The Jets now looking to control it here, but hand it off at midfield. The Lightning Mock looking for a pass, but too early on the jump. Moon gets a demo, but doesn't get the ball. Isaac now in a 1-on-none breakaway. Needs to find some control. Has Mock the last man back, but a pass out to Lars, but Lars not there in time. Moon flipping the pitch back. You need to find some control here if you're the Lightning. I'll be honest, the Jets, they're happy with this. They would just run the ball back and forth and kill the clock.
Well, some teams like to run up the score, and some teams like the Jets like to park the bus, and that's exactly what they're doing there, which is frustrating if you remember the Lightning, but it's an opportunity here to really break through defenses and get a shot on. You have 40 seconds, a long time to score a goal. Can they get done? Can they do it?
Well, that's well with a lot of space here, and no Jets player wanted to commit from the near post play. That defender was sitting in the middle of the net. Now it's a double commit. Lars getting the bump on the far post, but no, the Jets don't find extension. Mock going for the boost, but there is none to be had, so that means it's a 2-on-2 for the Jets. Well, and just a soft dish off the backboards. Got Lars. Lars puts it far post, but it's just too hard. Isaac cleaning it up. A beautiful 1-2-3 play.
Well, the shot was wide, and that would be good just to work the clock down, but Isaac makes sure of the insurance, and that's why you need Isaac on your team, someone who thinks about those goals first. 3-1, the Jots on top. 15 seconds ago, not impossible for the Lightning, but it's looking pretty improbable.
It's a lot harder now that is a 2-goal deficit. I've always liked to have a 1-goal deficit when you're under 20 seconds. But anything is doable. What I'd say about that 6 seconds mark, it's going to be no way. So now Mock, just trying to get a feels-good goal, just ends up putting it down. The Jets, very content to let this one out, rolls it back. Moon backflipping into it. The ball resting on the Jets side, and they will kill it here. The ball bounces, thankfully, down, and the Jets take another one here. Jets taking the lead in the series.
Like we said in the last series, we play all 5 games here at MLE, but the Jets are at series point in this best of 5 for this 5-game series set. And well, we said in game 2, but their team-based aggression kind of forced themselves being bullies when need be, causing the Lightning to drop back. The Lightning had an answer, but it wasn't enough. 3-1 the score line, and the Jets have 2 games the Lightning's won.
2-1 is the series, 3-1 is the game, and that's what the Jets are going to try and look to do next game. And so, Novanta, I want to take our eyes and move it to the shots category. It is a more even affair. We had both offenses humming It's just the saves. There were 5 saves on the Jets side compared to the 2 on the Lightning.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
That is how you win games. It's making those minute adjustments, those big-time stands at the goal line, 2 on Isaac, 2 on Wellendish, and the big one from Lars.
The big one from Lars was actually critical, but I kind of interested to see that, especially at this level, you don't see as many fakes on shots. You know, everything gets swatted away with efficiency, with a clinical way of clearing it away that you needed from a scoring opportunity. But I want to see more fakes. I want to see more jukes. I want to see more dribbles. Draw out your defense, pass it to a teammate, and you can open up score lanes for yourself.
Well, if you fake it all the time, then, you know, your fakes are eventually going to lose that power, right? And so you want to see someone pull it out in the end. Yeah, I understand. We want to see the highlight.
Like demos, baby.
Well, you just want to see the highlight play of someone jumping by and getting the soft touch. I understand. It's a pacing thing, and we'll maybe see these guys do it because we're getting to that point where both teams are starting to play a little bit faster than they probably are normally playing. So that's when you get to that most effective part, when you get a foundation of how that series is being played, when you get an adjustment on how those people are adjusting to how you're playing. That is when it's most effective.
Exactly, but you know me, I want all my flack now.
Now! No setup, only fakes. Well, Isaac trying to set one up there for Wellendish, who can't find it. The Lightning back on their own half. Wellen doing a good job of not having the highest boost, but having some really good pressure. Moon has to get up, but a double commit from Mock. Mock technically getting the dunk there at midfield, slows the play down. A 2-on-2 opportunity arising for the Jets. Moon flipping the pitch back. Goldfish is up, trying to find the redirect, but can't get it, but it does not matter. Moon playing his own janitor, making a one-off play.
You know, my childhood hero, Leachy, used to tell me game force is usually more aggressive, and we saw that being pushed up right in front of the net for a shot on goal pays dividends for the Lightning. They lead 1-0.
1-0, not even 30 seconds in, so finding a way to score incredibly fast, breakneck pace here. The Jets, though, looking for an answer. Isaac going for a double off the wall. You gotta be kidding me. A great read. That defender had nothing they could do.
Are you going to give us a show now? Why not there? Look at this individual effort off the bounce wall, and, well, that was clear as day, a goal and a half. We're tied once again.
It's just becoming a just speed ball game. A track meet has broken out where I thought we were watching car soccer. Welland just now looking for a pass to midfield. It's going to bounce once. Goldfish, though, on top of it. That near post rotation from Moon, very dangerous. Going to make it hard for the Jets to find a counterattack here as they push it across. Isaac looking for some control and has it. A Mock getting a very good 50, though. The ball rotating back, Lightning and errant touch backwards, so now they have to play a little bit of defensive ball here. Goldfish puts it over one. Lars Newt gets the bump, so that slows the attack down, and the Jets back on the white side.
Well, they have another opportunity here for a second one here if Isaac sticks with the focus, and that's it. It's easy to make that happen. You need to draw out your defense. You may not have the perfect scoring idea or scoring option. The fact you've been so aggressive all series kind of puts your opponent in the, oh no, they may do something here. Let's get ourselves in front of the ball, and that could put them off kilter. And I like the fact that Jets are exploiting that to their advantage.
Oh, but Goldfish finds a way to strike out from midfield off the dish from Moon. Lars got it off one. Wellendish gets absolutely run on, and so the ball goes back, and unfortunately Isaac can't get there. They find a way to extend the lead.
It looks like a comms breakdown. It's kind of like, I got it, no, I got it. It was a bit of hesitation there, and hesitation's never a good idea. The Lightning make quick work of that, 2-1.
2-1, the Lightning now trying to force a very interesting game. 5 Novanta. The ball is back up. Isaac cannot get there. The Jets on the correct side of the field. Moon waiting for that dish from Fish. Fish puts it onto the other side. Mock chasing it. Lars Newt has some control off the backboard. Another touch, but dunked by Moon. The ball in the corner here. Goldfish, an open net opportunity, but too sharp of an angle. Acute for those astute learners, and Mock puts it in anyway.
There are punishes, and they were like a ninja speed punish. I blinked, and the ball was already past the net. Look at this poke. Past 2 defenders. Well, you know what? Well earned. 3-1 Lightning.
3-1 Lightning, and they are finding a way. And Novanta, everybody's eating. Everyone has a goal on the Lightning. 2 of those 3 goals have been assisted on, so the Lightning in full force, in firm control, and are playing well as a unit.
They are playing well as a unit, but now the pressure comes back down to the Jets. For a second ago, for a game ago, I said you had everything to need to unlock this Lightning defense, but they found a way to not only get back into the game, but have a lead that's kind of formidable. What do you do now? How do you switch it up? What parts of the pitch are you need to connect in? Time will tell.
Time will tell, and we have only just hit the halfway point. No true halftime in the game of Rocket League, but there is that momentum shift of just kind of resetting as the ball starts to get into that longer and longer drawn-out play, and that is where the Jets seem to play best. Isaac strikes again.
I'm starting to think the Jets have my commentary, and it's like, oh yeah, no, Vontae, how about this? Isaac with a monster put back, 3-2.
They have like a light set up all over all their computers that blinks. Novanta said, we got to do it, do it.
He's talking smack again.
Get him! And so doing a great job of finding a way. Lars Newt puts it on. The ball bounces back. Lars Newt on the wall here. A good dunk. The Lightning sitting back, trying to find some control. Moon got it past two. It's a double commit. Moon with a lot of space, a lot of boost, and a lot of free time. Lars Newt getting chased for his life, but doesn't get demoed and doesn't have to make the save.
Oh man, he got shook out of his boots. If that would have scored, he would have an anti-clip action for that one. But I like the fact that Lightning took it all the way to the house when it needed to be. Another one like that, they can get themselves another goal.
You say they're going to take it all the way to the house, and as soon as it goes off the sidewall, you see Moon arcing and Tursten and just finds a way to put it in.
Wow, that was straight out of a street ball move right there off the wall. Nothing but net. Home Globetrotters are sweating. 2-goal lead for the Lightning. Can they maintain?
It's going to be about controlling the pace of the game. It has shifted back and forth from this breakneck, just back and forth hand shot motion into a more cranial and methodical play off and on. That's what I think the Lightning want to do. They want to find passes. They want to find these shots like that just take advantage of lacking defense. But the Jets, they want to put the pressure on. They want to find these transition balls. Goldfish, though, intercepting it out at midfield, playing that free safety and jumping on that pass.
Hold on. You're talking about big brain and cranial plays. I'm like, figs, jukes, cool stuff. Am I in the right booth? What's going on?
Well, Novanta, everyone wants to celebrate the mechanics, and it's always great to have someone do some stuff and always be hot on the sticks, but when you can outthink your opponent and don't have to work as hard for goals, those are the ones we got to learn to celebrate too, and that's what the Lightning are doing. They aren't working hard, they're working smart.
Hey, working smart's great if somebody else can do it for you. And this nice ball served up will just swat it back. And a 3-goal lead is the result. Good games for the Lightning. A minute left to go on this one, and the Jets are falling behind.
Jets have been behind, and they're getting further and further behind. A hat trick now on the board for Moon, so have yourself that hat, sir. The ball now sitting on this Lightning side, and they're just content to let it roll down, but that's a dangerous ball. Isaac, don't give him those doubles. But Mock? Gonna stay on it, though. He took it, flicked it, rolled off, and then said, oh, wait, I have space, and then got back to it.
Yeah, you get so used to going at a certain pace, like, oh, I have time. That's pretty cool.
Neat. And then he goes back to it. But now the Lightning still on their own half. 30 seconds left. Well, and just getting a bump. Lars putting it up high. That's all three Jets players up. But Goldfish making the goal save, making a great job of slowing this offense down from the Jets. The Jets do not find their answer. They will not find this game. And Novanta, 10 seconds left between us and a 2-2 Game 5.
Hey, Game 5 deciders are always extra fun. We play all 5 games and we're getting it. And both these teams deserve it with the way they've been putting their effort out there on the pitch today. So Game 5, I'm super excited for it. I know excited is a word that casters use all the time, but I'm actually legitimately excited for Game 5.
Well, here we go, Novanta. Number 2 playing host to number 5, the Lightning are the team to beat, and they just proved that, winning this game 5-2. The Jets looked like they were in control, had a pair of games back-to-back, and now the Lightnings have found a way to force this Game 5 and make this series a lot more interesting.
Well, you can't talk about that without talking about the hat trick from Moon. All 4 shots, 3 goals, and that was what put the Lightning in front. Can Moon be the hero one more time? And that could be the difference as we get into this final game in this series.
I think the difference makers will be not Moon and not Isaac. Those are the players that you expect to do what they do. Isaac's had 2 of the insanest double touches in this series. Moon, been that striker and passer on the Lightning side. I want to see what Goldfish, Mock, Wellendish, and Lars can do. These guys have been playing the supporting cast. Whoever steps up in those 4, your team will win this game. The Lightning, it is about getting it into either Moon or Mock's hands and letting them take the shots. For the Jets, it's about controlling the pace of the game, getting bumps, getting boost control, and finding shots in 2-on-1. So I want to see these Jets do that, and I want to see the Lightning continue to soar like they have.
Well, I gotta put your feet to the fire. Which team do you have getting away with this one?
I gotta stay with the hot team. The Lightning just scored 5 goals only to 2. So statistically, that's usually the team that wins, especially heading into these games. They have the momentum, they have the goals, and they have the lead. So we'll see what happens in Game 5.
So all you Jet supporters, make sure you hit up Foof with your hate mail. He's available here in the chat all afternoon as we head to Game 5.
Well, you know Ripper and the boys are always going to come after me as Mock and Moon have to make a big-time play there in their own side. And Twitch chat definitely going to be spamming those pets to help these Jets because it is a tight series, 2-2, Game 5. Lars Newt puts it on. That's going to bounce down. Mock slowly waiting and collecting this one, but is demoed for his troubles. Wellendish on his own side, got some control, gonna wait here. Isaac also playing patient, just kind of in the line there, waiting for the ball to jump. Isaac is up, Goldfish 50'd hard in midair, didn't expect that one, but Mock sneaks it on. Lars Newt has to make the save and does.
I love the song and dance, the patience in that corner exchange. It was almost like both teams are waiting for the first one to make a mistake. This means that both teams are dialed in, and we're gonna give 100% from both squads, and then we head to this Game 5 decider.
And now the ball finds its way back, no goals to be had, but 3 shots already. The Lightning putting another one on. Moon is there, but can't find it. Lightning unable to get this one early. Wellendish now with a lot of space, gets it over 1. Goldfish waiting back and gets the save. Moon rotating ball side here, going to be in a lot of trouble near post if the Jets have control and do, but Lars not ready for that pass as it was off of a Lightning player instead of a Jet.
Well, that crossbar is already getting involved, and I always say the crossbar is always the MVP of any game it gets involved in, and because of that, we're still tied at 0 apiece. Too close to call between these 2 squads, but you can tell both of them want it. They want to win this one.
I feel like both of these teams are getting into a momentum of not wanting to make a mistake. I want to see these teams play to win, not play to lose, and now a chance for Goldfish, but Lars Newt getting a savior. Not even 2 minutes in, a defensive masterclass being put on by these Jets players.
Well, don't tell Lars Newt he's a savior. You'll totally disagree with it. But yes, 3 goals to a tally. Super important for the squad now. But you know what? You can't win games by saving from shots. You got to convert. And I'm looking at Wellendish. I'm looking at Isaac to make that happen.
Well, that is their players. Wellendish to Isaac. They've had a bunch of connections so far. And Isaac, that solo play master as the demo comes through from Moon. Mock so playing in here has a chance. But Isaac, a beautiful turn. Great read, great wherewithal, and good communication from the Jets. Now a pinch pass coming midfield. Isaac, last man back. Moon on a 1-on-2 play. Needs to see something special here from this Lightning squad. A bump. Goldfish in the corner. Moon on 1, still bumping. Goldfish going again, but a big time denial from the Jets. Wellendish looking for a turn here. Has the touch, but can't get it past the first defender. A nice double there from the Lightning. Unfortunate play. So now the Jets with some control.
Well, things are looking a bit crisp in the defense. We're not waiting to the last possible moment to clear balls on the line. We're getting challenges. We're getting a little bit of stopped shots. And this is what we're talking about. Both teams are in the heightened states of urgency. And it's cool carball to see because, like you were saying earlier, no squad wants to make a mistake. And the one that do is going to feel it because it's only a matter of millimeters, only a matter of inches to separate a goal.
That's a beautiful pass, but they can't commit. Oh my goodness, Mock can't find it. A hard angle. Now Moon's a 1-on-1, but a big save from Isaac. Lightning, great infield passing plays, great team wherewithal, but no goal to show for it. The Jets will bend, they will creak, they will groan, but they will not give an inch. They do not give anything. Moon backflipping off the wall. Mock now gets past 1, has to get past Isaac here. Isaac, though, slow plays the fakes, but not on the offensive side, Novanta. It was on Isaac's side. Wellendish is up, though, has a chance. I'm so sorry. Oh.
Sorry, it was kind of a big brain play, but it bared no fruit for them.
Oh my goodness gracious. You said it didn't bear fruit, but I was talking about on the defensive side, it was the fake from the goalkeeper who just avoided the demo by staying still. Giga brain indeed. Now Mock and company running back. You got to be careful here. The Lightning looking for that play. They have had a couple of infield passes. They've had a couple of air passes. Now a rule 1. No, it breaks. That Octane too much of a wedge and goes underneath of Lars Newt's Finnick.
I don't know about you, but I'm anti-Rule 1. You can flame in the chat if you want to. But either way, it's breaking down now. We hit the last minute here, and almost everyone's playing up. It's on a new level of aggression here in this Game 5, and I have to give the edge to the Jets. Let's see the Lightning can prove me wrong.
Well, the Lightning got a little bit too overzealous there, but that demo comes through again. It has become a war of attrition. Who lasts longer? The ball out at midfield, 30 seconds left. A 0-0 Game 5 series on the line. Isaac dish down. That's two Lightning players on the backboard. No one in the goal. Isaac drops it in.
You didn't expect a Jet to come from above? Look at this, from the heavens on a Sunday, shooting it down. Isaac has the tiebreaker, but can the Jets hold on?
22 seconds left between number 5 throws off number 2 in a Game 5 thriller. The Jets pressure on. Lars Newt off the backboard, ball up high. Wellendish has to get this, but can't. Goldfish throws it on. Moon's there. That's a bump. Mock puts it in. It's a tie ball game. 8 seconds left.
Forget being clutch. He popped a clutch. Going up with a shot from Goldfish. The redirect. Clutch needed. Perfect. 1-1. We're tied 1 more. And it's less than 10 seconds ago. 8 to be a fact with these two squads.
I always worry about seeing players overcommit, but no. Moon and Mock said, no, hold up. We're going to take out the goalie. You just put it on and trusted goal to flip the field and put it on, and that was a beautiful. It looked like a punt, Novanta. I thought it was over, but no. The Lightning said this regulation is over. Game 5 is still on, and we're heading into overtime.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I have to give the edge to the Lightning, because if the Jets, you let this game go to overtime, you're going to try extra hard to make sure you win this one, and they did. 9 seconds in, tiebreak open, and Lars Newt, the most quiet person, the one you said needs to step up, does so in OT.
And who else would step up in overtime when the Jets gave up a goal? Who else would be the man to see the ball through the smokescreen?
Hold on.
The man with the golden voice himself. Go ahead, Twitch chat. Make sure we spam. Lars is cute because Lars is popping off and taking the Jets to throw off the number 2 team in the Orange Division.
Wait. Lars is incredibly cute. No debate there. But you said the Lightning. You said the Lightning 6 minutes ago. Yes, you did, Boo. Yes, you did. Oh, my goodness. What a fantastic series. It was great.
Well, a spam has now begun in the chat. Lars is cute. Lars is popping off, and the Jets throw off the second-ranked team in the Orange Conference. You got to be kidding me, Novanta. I always love to see top 5 runs, but you don't expect to see these two teams be so hotly contested, especially because it was 2 versus 5. I'd say 2 versus 4, 2 versus 3, but holy cow, the Jets came to play, and so did the Lightning.
Yeah, I won't say it's rare, but it's always fun when we have two teams in such a perfect form, such a complementary form, going head to head on stream. It's always a fantastic time, and well, to be honest with you, to be here on this special night with you, Food, makes it that much better and that much more sentimental for me. So thank you for inviting me. It has been a fantastic evening of Rocket League action, and guess what? We're not even done.
We are not even close to being done. But Novant, are you kidding me? It is always a pleasure to be on MLE, and it is even more of a pleasure to do so with you and enjoy hanging out in the booth and getting to laugh and run with you. And you said it right. We have a pair of games coming back on, so we'll be going to a short break with new teams, new casters. So hopefully stick around, and we'll be right back after a short break.